Okay, KSP family, good morning. Welcome to the Friday morning 6 a.m. session. One dumbbell or two dumbbells today. If you have a foam roller, that's fine too. We're going to use that. Do some stretching in the final series. So why don't we get started and let's just start jogging in place. And go ahead and pick it up a little bit. We'll go 10 more seconds. And go ahead into your knee tucks. Let's do 5 knee tucks on each side. And we'll go into our leg kicks next. Let's do 5 leg kicks on each side. And from there, we'll go into our jumping jacks. Let's do 15 jumping jacks. Good. And from there, we're going to go into our push-up position. Bring your right knee up and rotate up 5 times on the right. And we'll go 5 on the left. Good job. And from there, let's get into our pigeon stretch and do our step throughs. So the back leg, bring up, and let's do 3 on each side. Good job. And from there, we're going to go to our reach throughs. So go ahead and do 3 reach throughs, bringing that shoulder down. We're going to come back to this stretch in the 3rd series today, using our foam rollers. And then go ahead and do our 3 reach acrosses. And let's go into our mountain climbers. Let's do 20 mountain climbers. And so let's stay on our all fours into our hip circles. Let's do 5 hip circles on each side. Pull that knee in and around. And then go ahead and switch. And then from here, let's do our kickbacks again. So what we'll do is we'll be on our knees. Bring your knee in and out, in, straight out, and up. Let's do 5 on each side. Good job. Onto our backs now, guys, and we'll do our hip bridges. Go ahead and do 10 hip bridges, pushing up from your heels. Squeeze the glutes at the top. And with that, we'll come up to a stance. And let's go ahead and do our arm circles. Go ahead and do 10 arm circles, gradually getting the circles bigger. And then go ahead and do reverse for 10. And we'll move into our grass grabs then. Go ahead and do 3 grass grabs. Three grass grabs. Good job. Good job. And from there, what we'll do is we'll go into our squats. So we're going to do 5 shimmy, 5 regular, and 5 jump. Good job. Good job. And what we'll do before we get started with the first series, let's get a little bit more aerobic in. We'll do 15 seconds of high knees followed by 15 seconds of butt kickers. So 15 seconds of high knees beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. Knees up there. Good job. Good job. Keep it going. And go ahead and switch to your butt kickers. And we are at 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, we'll start with the first series. Go ahead and grab some water if you need it. What we're going to do with the first series is we have 2 sets of 2 exercises. We're going to rotate them back and forth for 2-minute periods. So what we're going to do with the first 2 exercises, we're going to do shoulder touches first. So you can get in either a push-up position or from your knees, and we're going to be doing shoulder touches. I want you to do 30 shoulder touches before moving on to the next exercise. And the next exercise are halos. So if you have a dumbbell, you're going to go 8 clockwise and then 8 counterclockwise. And then you're going to go back to your shoulder touches. So we're going to rotate from shoulder touches to halos and back. And we'll do as many rounds as we can in a 2-minute period. That'll be our first set. Our second set, what we're going to do are single knee crunches. So you're going to be on your back, have one of your knees up. You're going to go 8 crunches per side. So you do 8 on one side, 8 on the other side, and that'll be your first exercise. Your second exercise will be the dying bugs. So again, you're in this position and it's opposite arm leg out and rotate. And you will be doing 10 dying bugs on each side, keeping your lower back down, okay? So the first set we're going to do are shoulder touches and halos. I'm going to set the clock for 2 minutes, and we're going to rotate back and forth on those, okay? So get ready for shoulder touches, 30 of them before moving on to your halos. And we are starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So shoulder touches either from a push-up position or from your knees. Go ahead and do 30 of them. And then you move on to your halos, 8 each direction around your head. Now I'm switching directions. Loosen your shoulders up on this one. And then I am back to the shoulder touches. We're 1 minute into this round. Good job. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. Back to the halos. We are at 3, 2, 1, time. All right, good job, good job. Moving on to our next 2 exercises now for 2 minutes. We're gonna do single knee crunches, 10 on each side, dying bugs, 10 on each side. Setting the clock for 2 minutes. Go ahead and start with your knee crunches in 3, 2, 1, go. 10 on each side. And then from there, once you're done with those dying bugs, lower back on the ground, opposite arm, opposite leg, 10 on each side. Job. Good job. Keep that lower back on the ground. Once you're done with the dying bugs, go ahead right back to those knee crunches, single knee crunches.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Good job, good job. Keep it going. 30 more seconds. 7, into your dying bugs. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
That's a good one.
Good job. Good job. Okay, guys, we're going to go back to those shoulder touches and halos, and we're going to do another 2-minute set. So I want you to do between 20 and 30 shoulder touches, and then 8 halos in each direction. Okay. So set the clock for 2 minutes. We're going back to the shoulder touches, beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. And from there, we go to our halos. Good job. Good job. Keep it going. Loosen those shoulders up with these halos. And from there, back to your shoulder touches. We're 1 minute into this. 1 minute left. Back to the halos. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Good reps now. Good reps. Finish it all the way through. 15 seconds. Good work. Good work. Good job. Finish it off. We're at 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. All right. Now we're going to go back to the single knee crunches, 10 on each side, and dying bugs, 10 on each side. And we'll rotate through both of those for 2 minutes. All right. Single knee crunches starting in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
7, 8.
Each side, 10.
6, 7, 9.
And then when you're done with that, you're going to your dying bugs, 10 on each side. Keep that lower back flat on the ground.
6, 7, 8, 9. Again. 1, 2.
Once you're done with the dying bugs, go ahead back up and do your knee crunches.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And we got 30 seconds left, guys. 30 seconds.
6, 7, 8,
5,
6.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job, guys. Good work. Good first series. Good first series. Go ahead and grab some water, and we'll move on to series 2. Good job. Very good. We're gonna do a 8-minute, as many reps as possible series. We have 3 exercises that we're going to rotate through. What we're going to do is the ladder on this one with reps. So your first series, when you go through, you're going to do 5 reps. Then the second series that you go through these exercises, you'll do 6, then 7, then 8, and so on. If we get to 10, then we're going to go back down the ladder and do 9, 8, 7, depending on how many reps you do in this 8 minutes. So the first one we're going to do, you could either do single dumbbell or double dumbbell. We're going to do bent over rows. So again, pushing your hips back slightly, slight knee bend, and we're going to be rolling up, keeping our elbows tight to our side as we're doing the bent over rows, okay? The next one we're going to do, we're going to be on our backs, and we're going to do chest presses. So we'll do chest presses, either 2 dumbbells or go with 1. Your choice on what you want to do. And then the third exercise that we'll rotate through is our shoulder presses. So we will be seated, and you can either do shoulder presses with 2 dumbbells or 1 dumbbell, your choice. Now, if you want to challenge yourself on this, you'll keep your feet up as you're doing your shoulder presses. So I'm going to set 8 minutes on the clock. We're going to go bent over rows, chest presses, and shoulder presses. Start with 5 reps.
Okay.
Through those 3 exercises, then the next series will be 6, then 7, and so on. Okay? All right, let's start with our bent over rows first. I'm going to start the clock. We're going to go 8 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Bent over rows, either 2 dumbbells or 1. This first series, we're doing 5 reps. And then we're moving to our chest presses. Doing 5 reps. And then we're moving to our shoulder presses and doing 5. And after you're done with your shoulder presses, we're back to the rows, and now we're doing 6 reps. Moving on to our chest presses next. 6 reps. Those elbows touch the ground and come back up. And then to our shoulder presses. Just keep rotating through those 3 exercises and add 1 rep each round. Back to the bent over rows. Two chest presses. We're 2 minutes in, guys, 2 minutes in. Into shoulder presses. And back up to rows. Two presses. And shoulder presses. And moving into our bent over rows. And again, do this with either 2 dumbbells or 1. We're halfway, guys. We're 4 minutes in. And on to shoulder presses. your own pace, guys. Go at your own pace, do your reps. Once you get to 10, go back down and do 9 as your next round. We have 2.5 minutes to go, guys. 2.5 minutes. Lock that dumbbell up top. We have 1.5 minutes left, guys. 1.5 minutes. Good job. Push it out. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. And we're at 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Finish up your reps. 10 seconds. Going to 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work, guys. Excellent work. Good job today. Good job. We're going to go ahead and grab some water, and we're going to devote the last series to some stretching. If you have a foam roller, pull it out. If you don't, that's fine. You can do the stretches without them. The first one we're going to do, I'm going to set a minute for each one of these stretches here. So you go at your own pace. We're going to go a minute with each exercise. The first one we're going to do is we're going to go back to those reach throughs that we did during the warm up. If you have a foam roller, you're going to be rolling it out. And then as you roll it in, we're going to be opening up on the side and then coming back down. So if you don't have a foam roller, you're doing your reach through and then opening up on the side here. We're going to do that for 1 minute. Then we're going to switch sides and do the other side for a minute, okay? So let's start with that one first. We're going to do our reach throughs. I'll put a minute on the clock, and we're going to stay on one side for a minute, beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. Go as far as you can. Get that shoulder down as far as you can. Roll it back and open up. And then come back in. 20 more seconds. Three, two, one, time. Let's switch sides now and go for a minute on the other side. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. Get that shoulder down as far as you can as you roll that foam roller out and then open up. 30 seconds. We're halfway. Take your time with this. Get a good stretch in. Ten more seconds. Three, two, one, time. Okay. We're going to move on to another stretch. This time you're going to have your roller at your side, parallel with your closest leg. Bring your other leg up over, and we're going to do windmill open ups. You're going to bring your arm out and around. Out, stretch, and around. We'll do each side for a minute. If you don't have a foam roller, just have your leg over your other leg and do it as so. Okay? Let's go for a minute. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Open up, reach, and then come on back. Take your time with this. We're halfway, 30 more seconds. $15 seconds. Good job. Nice, easy. Bring it around. 3, 2, 1. Time. Go ahead and switch sides. Closest leg parallel to the foam roller. Other leg over. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. We're going to do this for a minute. Feel like you're making an arc over your head as you're moving your arm over and around. $30 seconds, halfway. $15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, time. Okay, you put your roller aside. What we'll do for a minute for this one is we're going to push our hips back. We're going to come up. And we're going to push our hips up. 3 movements here, nice and slow. And then we'll come back and down. All right, 3 movements here for a minute. Start in this position, bring our hips up, and we'll lift our hips up, hold it, and then come back down. 3 movements, nice and slow. We're gonna go for a minute on that, starting in 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Start with your hips back, bring them up, hold in that position, lift up, and then come on back down. Do it again. Halfway, we're 30 seconds in. And we're at 3, 2, 1, time. Good job. Good job. We'll do a couple more stretches for a cool down before we end today's session. So go ahead and put one leg up, arm through, lean forward. Go ahead and switch. From here, let's go on our backs. Bring our knee up to our chest. Hold that. Go ahead and switch. Now let's form a T. Right leg over your left. Go ahead and switch. And we'll come up, touch our toes. From here, right leg over left and twist right. Go ahead and switch. And let's come up to a standing position. 10, arms over, arms under. Let's stretch our wrists and forearms out, palm up, pull down. Switch. Last 2, let's side bend right. Go ahead, side bend left. And there you have your Friday morning workout. Thanks so much for tuning in today. If I don't see you tomorrow at 8 a.m., have a wonderful weekend. Thanks again. And I will connect with you again soon. Take care.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you. Good job,
Thank you,
guys.
Jeff.
Good job. Good job today.
Thank you.